In the first segment, we talked a little bit about the kudzu problem. In this one, we'll learn about how the VERA tool could be used to better understand it.
Yeah, I think we've used VERA to take a closer look at the impact of kudzu on the American hornbeam. This is a graph from VERA that shows you the population size of American hornbeam. On the x-axis, we have month, and on the y-axis, we have the counts of the population size. The yellow line represents sunlight, a constant in this environment. When the American hornbeam is alone, it shows logistic growth, which means it grows until it reaches a carrying capacity.
When American hornbeam is paired with kudzu, which grows faster than the hornbeam, kudzu outcompetes the tree by taking natural resources like sunlight, water, and nutrients in the soil. Kudzu is represented as a green line in this graph.
As a result of competition with an invasive plant, the American hornbeam cannot grow as well as it used to. Essentially, the kudzu has taken away resources that the hornbeam needs to grow to its maximum. As mentioned previously, other than taking natural resources away from other plants, kudzu can also kill other plants by smothering and choking them with fast-growing vines. And the heavy vines that engulf trees or shrubs, their weight can actually break apart and uproot trees. It's kind of an intense species, and you can see what effect it has on the American hornbeam here. As you see on the graph, we've still got months on the x-axis and population sizes on the y-axis, but right now you can see that kudzu has grown to a much higher number than what American hornbeam could do when it was alone.
And the hornbeam itself has stopped its growth, right? It's just flatlined along the bottom.
Yeah. So why even look at kudzu? Why is it worth looking at? So kudzu is an example of an invasive species. And oftentimes, invasive species, when they come into a new environment, are not naturally stopped by any particular predators or parasites that would be present in its normal environment. This means that they can grow in an area roughly unchecked. So the species that are naturally there often are outcompeted and often die off when an invasive species is present.
Something like the pythons in the Everglades, huh?
Something like that.